Welcome back to the Community Monday Meetup this week again. So I am Ketan Singh and my Topcoder handle is KetsJS. So the thing with community meetups is that we plan to do this every week and we'll be doing it in a regional manner. So right now I am handling the Monday meetups for the Southern Asia. So like and similar to me, there are like two other meetups right now, like regional meetups. Like one is for the European region and the other one is for Southeast Asia. I'll discuss more about it like maybe later, but I think there's a chance that we'll also have a uh, South America Monday meetup starting pretty soon, and that will be probably handled by. So let me just wait, and I won't jump the gun and I won't disclose the name yet. So yeah. So today is February 7th, and this being a Monday, we have a Monday meetup. I'm actually not sure like why do we have this slide. Okay, so moving on to our primary challenge, like primary data science machine learning challenge that is going on right now. Yeah, so this is the NASA comet detection challenge. So the task over here is that you need to employ your machine learning data science skills, and you need to build a model that can detect asteroids. So I was actually researching into this, like what sort of a satellite this is. So what this satellite does is actually it has a like a sort of a blind spot. Okay, so what it does is that it occludes the sun. So because of that, we don't get the glare of the sun. So we are only left with the corona. Okay, I mean the rest of the part of the sun. So what happens is that it becomes easier for the satellite to see objects in that corona. And that this is of course not the same corona as the COVID. So it is the sun's corona. So over there we can see so then we employ machine learning skills and computer vision skills to actually detect moving objects in the corona. And most of the times those things are comets. So basically the whole premise of this challenge is that we need to help build a model that can like discover those. And the unique thing about this challenge is that that in case you manage to discover a comet, you'll actually get the what do you call that? You'll be named as the discoverer of that comet. I mean, that is a big deal, right? Like if you manage to discover a celestial body and you get the credit for that. So that is a like a pretty big deal apart from the challenge and all that stuff. So if anybody is interested in this, it is worth exploring, goes without saying. Yeah, and by the way, like we also have I think it's yeah. Yeah, so actually like NASA is going to create a community within Topcoder. Okay, so when you come over here and when you register it, let me do that because I've not done it yet. Yeah. So what happens is maybe we'll be a like part of the community and we'll receive emails and notifications about upcoming events and maybe more discussions related to it. It's a good way to keep track of this if you are interested. Okay, so yeah, so moving on to our Springboard plus AWS challenge, which Deepak over here is participating in. We'll maybe talk about it more after the presentation. So by the way, we also had a YouTube, what do you call that? We had a meetup for the Wipro Career Hack. So if you go to the Topcoder channel and if you search for the most recent video from today's date, you'll find the recording. So I think the folks working at the talent acquisition team at Topcoder actually hosted a meetup. It was sort of a call. I mean, they conveyed a lot of information. So if you want to learn more about what was conveyed, please do check out that video. I'm actually not going to risk opening the YouTube video right now. I mean, my channel, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's my personal channel. I mean, personal profile right now. Okay, so yeah, by the way, let me just check. Okay, by the way, you can see Deepak Kumar over here. Okay, so we have MuleSoft. Yeah, so I'm actually, just let me get a second to find the link for this MuleSoft. Okay. Yeah, So right now we have a Topcoder skill builder competition. It's so you guys must have seen MuleSoft mentioned like many times in the past in these meetups as well. So like right now you can see like there's a skill builder going on. So like if you still haven't started yet, I mean, it's a good time to get yourself acquainted with this, because from what I understand, there's going to be a lot of challenges in Topcoder related to MuleSoft. And if you are into competing at Topcoder, like you should definitely maybe check this out. Particularly like if you are in the exploration phase right now, like in case you are like a veteran, like a developer at Topcoder, and if you work only in a specific area and you are sure about it, maybe you can just take a look. But if you are new, I would like suggest to you that you should check this out, because there's a very good chance that we'll have a lot of challenges for MuleSoft. Yeah. So by the way, I think I didn't talk enough about the career hack, so I'll do that again. So what Wipro is doing, that it's using Topcoder to host a career hack, which is basically a career hackathon, where the goal is that they want to find as many potential hires as they can. So the task is basically, from what I've been informed right now, that we have to build a software basically, and they'll review you and they'll try to like gauge your skills, and like based on how you fare, and if you manage to win this or get a placement in this in the rankings, you'll be maybe called for an interview maybe, and you'll get a chance to become a full-time employee at Wipro. So it's a pretty big deal, and I think this is the first time I'm saying this. So it's a very good way to actually like without working very hard, like if you don't have to like make a resume, you don't have to go for like walk-in interviews, you just submit over here, and without any like first you'll basically be informed that did you manage to get the job or not. I mean, get called upon for the interview. So pretty good deal for the people who are like looking for employment. So do consider exploring this. Okay, so let me get these out of the way. Yeah, so right now we are having a lot of community skill builder competitions right now. So among them, we also have a Lightning JS skill builder going on. So Lightning JS is basically, you use this to build smart TV apps. It's pretty cool technology, and I think it definitely uses JavaScript. So JavaScript is definitely a good skill to have if you are a general developer at Topcoder. So do explore this if you want to like participate in future Lightning JS challenges. It would be a good place to start. Okay, so moving on to our upcoming Topcoder Nation show. So Topcoder Nation show is basically like it is a series that is hosted by Maestro over here. His actual name is Luis. So what he does is like he invites like people from the community or from the Topcoder admin team, and he interviews them. Okay, so this time it's going to be S. Deepak Kumar who's being invited for the meeting on February 10th. So it is the same Deepak Kumar who's with us over here right now. So Mr. Deepak over here managed to actually win the hackathon that happened during the TCU Open last year. So what he did is he actually got the first prize in the VeloVix hackathon, and he also managed to win the skill builder challenge for that. So, and like he happens to be a new contestant, and he also told us about his background, which that he had some health issues as well as some I think he couldn't complete his education properly. So, but as you can see, he's managed to like learn everything on his own, and he's doing a pretty good job with us at Topcoder. So by the way, if you guys want to ask him any questions over here as well, you can ask. Maybe we can, like, it's a meetup after all, like we can ask each other as well over here, and we'll talk with him after the call. And but he'll go in a lot more detail in probably this meeting. So if you want to know more about his journey, please do watch this video. So let me just check if I have a link or not. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, so this is the link. So I should be sharing the link, but it's pretty difficult to do it. Like with just one person. Maybe I actually look after the call, like in 1 or 2 days, I actually post a forum post in a Topcoder. Okay. So if you want to know the links and you don't manage to find those links, uh, do come in the forum and find my post, and you'll be able to find all the links that I've mentioned over here. Or if you want to know the link immediately, just ask me over here. I'll provide you the link. Okay. Okay, so moving on to the top gigs this week. Yeah, so I'll go through a couple of India only gigs. So this call is for South Asia. So it's not only India, because South Asia includes a lot of other countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. Like there are a lot of countries, but I couldn't find any specific gigs for those countries. So I'll mention a couple of Indian gigs. So one is for like backend Java developer. So if you are into Java and if you can work in the backend, like this is for you. So good experience in Java development for 4 to 8 years is required. And this experience can be Topcoder experience as well. It doesn't have to be in a corporate role. But like you, if you have been working on Topcoder, because like, look, if I apply for a gig, so I don't work for a corporate company right now. Like, and I have never worked for a corporate company. But I can definitely apply. I'll use my profile to show the skills that I have. So similarly, if you have been working like in a freelancing manner, or if you have been Topcoder only for the past few years, you can definitely use your skills uh, to demonstrate your capability. I mean, your that your you do have the relevant skills for this gig. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next one, it's like a DevOps engineer. It's India only again, and like you need to be an all-out DevOps guy, because I can see literally almost everything over here. It's goes without saying that you need to have Kubernetes experience, Amazon Elastic Cache, almost everything. I mean, like you need to be pretty well rounded in terms of the skills that you need over here. Okay, so the next one is, it's again India only. It's Cassandra and Kafka developer. So look, yeah. So API development lifecycle using Springboard Java programming languages. Okay, so I think it needs to be pretty clear that apart from only Kafka and Cassandra, you also need to be skilled in Java. So if you happen to have these skills, definitely consider applying. Okay, and finally, not finally, I think we have a few more. Moving on to any location gig, you can be from anywhere across the world. Like apart from a few countries, I think a couple of countries maybe are banned, like for some reason because of like US government policies. But like for most countries, like you can apply. The skills that you need to have is Angular 9 plus, Angular JS, and you need to know how to build microservices. So I think this includes a lot of people, like because there are a lot of people at Topcoder who have these skills. So if you are one of them, consider applying. And by the way, like the timing will be in UK hours, so you need to you need to be prepared for. Okay, so it's mentioned, yeah, to 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. IST. So if you are from India, you need to be clear that you will be able to join at these hours. Okay, yeah. So moving on from development to design. So I'm actually pretty happy to see a design related gig, because usually you have only development gigs. So you need to be pretty familiar with Adobe Creative Suite and digital media tools, Microsoft. Okay, so let him in. Yeah, so you need to be skilled in Adobe Creative Suite, digital media tools, Microsoft Office, Miro, and Mural. So if you have these skills, definitely consider applying, and it's a welcome. It's pretty welcome change to see a new design gig, and you will actually work from NASA. So that's an added advantage over here. So definitely consider applying if you are into design. And you can just come over here. If you like to explore more gigs, you can just come to topcoder.com/gigs, and you can just go through this. You can search things over here. You can filter by location. You can sort. Okay, because there are a ton of gigs over here. Goes till 10. So yeah. So if you are skilled in any area, I think you'll be able to at least find at least a few relevant gigs for you yourself. Okay. So moving on from top gigs this week to the calendar. So from January 17th to February 14th, we'll have NASA Comet Detection Challenge that I've talked about. And then from Feb 3rd to 8th, it's currently ongoing right now. It is Wipro Career Hack. Then we have from February 9th to 16th, we have a Rookie SRM. Then on 9th, we have a marathon match. And this is not a sponsored marathon match. This is an unsponsored marathon match, as in like the usual marathon match that Topcoder is known for. And then we have on 10th, we have winning Topcoder skill builder competitions with S. Deepak Kumar. So I think it could also be called like winning hackathons by with S. Deepak Kumar, because he managed to win like a big hackathon, not only the like the skill builder. And then on Feb 19th, it is SRM 824. So it is a programming competition match. So if you are into that, please do consider applying. I mean, joining the SRM. And then on February 24th, we have Ask Me Anything with designer Yoki. So Yoki is a veteran designer at Topcoder. So he's also a contestant, I think. So yeah, he's definitely a contestant, but I'm not sure if he's in any other role as well, as in a co-pilot or not. So you can ask any questions. You can talk to him at on 24th Feb at 10 UTC -5. And then finally on February 25th, we have a Hangout Friday. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it sounds fun, like Hangout Friday, right? So I think it is being organized by Jesse. So by the way, like Pena, are you aware of this? Like, is it the same thing that is being discussed by Jesse right now? Yeah. Okay, so he's also not sure. Yeah, so let us see. But it sounds fun, definitely. Okay, guys. So right now we are done with the presentation. And so if you have any questions right now, or if you like discuss about anything, please feel free to do so. Yeah, Deepak, if you'd like to talk more about the career hack. Or anyone else would also like to join.
Hello.
Yeah, Deepak.
Yeah.
Actually, your voice is pretty low.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Actually, I think about hackathons and competitions, and I generate some idea, but actually, I don't have that much time to discuss because I have my promotion shoot with Aaron Valdemiro. That's why
okay.
I have to I have to left the meeting.
Okay.
So I will discuss about this in next community meetup.
Okay. Yeah. So you have a meeting right now in a few minutes.
Yeah, I have to actually I have to make some setup because for promotional shoot actually.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. Do join us next week and let us know about how you managed to do in the career hack.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kshitij or Yusri, If you guys have any questions, like, or if you'd like to talk about anything, please feel free to do so. If not, maybe I'll end the call in a few minutes if we don't have anything to discuss. This is going to be the first time we will end a call within half an hour.
So Ketan,
Yeah, Satish.
like a few days back, we had a Python, something related to Python, which you had organized.
Yeah. What level?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to know. I also submitted a code. After that, I was not able to track. So, like track in the sense, like, can I know like what was wrong in my code and how is the code like? What's the thing that I can improve on in that section?
Okay, so do you remember your ID? I mean, submission ID, or else I'll have to actually. Okay, so let me just stop sharing for a second, okay?
Okay.
So you must have read your review, right? I mean,
like the review, like as I told you, I was not able to track it after the submission.
Okay, so
like
what you need
happened?
to do is after the submission happens, you'll actually need to there's a link called online review. You get
Okay.
that link when you register for a challenge. Okay.
Okay.
So you'll need to track it over there, because when the review stage ends, what we do is we enter the review over there, and if anybody wants to ask any question, I mean, if they have any appeal, they actually come over there and they can appeal over there.
Regarding appeal
regarding the review or anything, like mostly about the review.
Okay.
Like for instance, if you notice that the reviewer has misunderstood something, or if they are asking for something, so the process is that once you have the submission phase done, we have the review phase. During that time, the reviewer is reviewing your submissions. Once that is done, you will get an intimation via email on your email account that the appeal phase has started. You then have to come to the OR. Okay, OR means online review. The link for that is available in the email that you received after you registered for the challenge. Okay, so when you come over there, you need to find your name or your submission ID, and you need to go through the review and understand, I mean, what is being communicated over there. If you think there is an issue, or if you want to provide any sort of clarity, you can use the appeal to communicate your concern. And then after that phase ends, we have an appeal response phase, during which the reviewer has the opportunity to actually respond to your appeal. And that response could be anything. He could look at your appeal, and if it's like a bogus sort of an appeal, they can reject it immediately. If it makes sense, they'll of course make the amendments, and you could actually get your score improved, or like it can be augmented. Okay, so that is how it works. And after that is done, like the challenge is considered over. So please do let me know if you would like to know anything more about the phases, because like this would be helpful for other folks as well who watch this video later. Okay, so I would take that as you've understood everything.
Yes, I've understood that.
Okay, yeah. By the way, thanks for submitting in the challenge. I hope everything, you had a good experience in the, or if you have any feedback.
Yeah. I think what I thought was in this challenge particularly, I don't know whether it happens in the other ones also.
Yeah.
Like till the last moment, there was a lot of confusion regarding,
because the thing was that like this is basically an internal Wipro work. Okay. So we had an extensive discussion with the client's representative, and like it went on for like a couple of days. So whatever we could gauge from that, from that duration, we just went ahead with that. And once we started receiving minute requests to understand how things should work, we actually went to them to allow them to take the call. Because normally what we do is like we take the call, but in this case, because it was done in a bit more interactive manner, we actually went back to them to get an answer. So that is why like it was a bit more interactive than usual, but like, yeah, like in any data science competition, you'll see a lot of discussions. So you can expect that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because like as in this one, even till the last date, I think last few hours there were some changes on the Slack being mentioned that this has to happen, this has to happen
on Slack.
On Slack, on the forum, sorry, on the forum.
So it must
yeah,
not
I
be
got your point. I completely got your point that it's a client thing, like
yeah,
you need to
it must be a like a basic clarification, because if it was like a new requirement, like I would extend the challenge for that. So in case it's like a minor like a query that happens like till the last second, that can happen. But if it's like a additional information that requires like everybody to change their code, something like that, so in that case, I'll like a Copilot would usually give you a extension in the challenge. Yeah. So I hope that was not the case. If it was, just let me know.
No.
Yeah.
Like, no, it was not that much.
Okay. So if anybody else has a question, let me know, or maybe we'll wrap up early.
Okay, then I think we can wrap up.
Yeah. Okay. So it was nice talking to you, Shitish.
Thank you so much.
Do register to future challenges as well. It was.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Pena is congratulating you.
Yeah, just saw that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pena.
Okay, guys. So it was pretty good talking to you guys, and see you next week.